Welcome to the first Trail Tools video. Today we are in Svendborg on the Blue Trail, and right there you saw we start in the parking lot and then go right into the trail. So the plan for this video and for the series in general is that I talk for most of the video just to give you some insights, and if you don't really want to listen to my voice, you can easily just turn the volume down if you want to just see the video, or if you want to either ride or race here and just see the video for information. But other than that, I will try to give you some statistics about the different trails during this series, and some statistics about this trail is, of course, it's a blue trail, and other than that, it's a pretty mellow trail. There aren't really a lot of vertical meters, so any vertical meters of climbing. The trail length is a little bit over 4 kilometers, and it's generally a pretty slippery surface, so you really gotta watch out in some of the fast corners. But as you can see right here, there are some features planted around in the trails, so even though it's normally a blue trail, there are also some features for red and possibly even black, little bits around the trail. So it's generally a really fun trail, and I would say everyone with very basal riding experience can go around on this trail. And also, if you are pretty fast and just want to warm up or something like that, you can easily go on the trail as well. So there is multiple jumps around the trail, or at least places where you can jump. So it's also a fun trail. And a fun fact that really connects me on this trail is, nearly 2 years ago now, I became club champion on this trail specifically. So it really has a little special place in my heart. So, but other than that, the trail is really 3/4 a downhill and 1/4 uphill. So if you go full gas and we say the trail is about 12 minutes, the first 9 minutes or so will be downhill, primarily downhill, and the last about 3 minutes will be primarily uphill. So as you can see, this is a part of the downhill, but right now it's about flat or a little bit up. But you don't really feel it that much. So especially also this corner can be slippery because there's a lot of small loose rocks. So you really gotta be careful and carry the speed out on this little straight and up this little hill, so you can get down this fast and a little bit flowy descent before we go to a little bit bigger downhill. So now we are coming up on what we as locals call the jernbanestige. So that is basically like a little fire road or a little gravel track that runs straight through the forest, and that's what's coming up on the right/left here. And we just cross that, and that basically means that the trail will get a little bit more steep, a little bit more fun, more or less, because the first 3 minutes is pretty flat, and now it's a little bit more. You have to be careful because you can easily get up to speed, and this is probably the first really big feature of the trail. It's a little gap, so it's definitely not difficult, but if you're going on the trail for the first time, you definitely either have to go around or just look at it before riding it. But it's not hard to do. You pretty much just have to roll out over it, maybe do a little sort of jump. And now we're coming into probably one of the fastest descent sections of the trail, and this is actually where I have had one of the worst crashes of my riding career. On one of my knees, it was this berm coming out right here, right there, and I just went over the berm with my front wheel and just completely opened up my knee. So that was definitely not a great day, but yeah, we move on and we get stronger. So this corner right here, it's, I can't really, I don't really know. I have a bit of a hate or love-hate relationship, because you can really carry good speed around it, but you have to be really careful of your front wheel washing out over the top of it. But when you get it good, it's really great, because you can carry the speed up on the hill. And now it's some berms down this descent, and it's also really great, but you have to be really careful, especially these two corners, because they are really slippery with a lot of small rocks. And now we're more or less done with the most descending consecutively, and now we're getting into actually what is more of a red part of the trail, because I would say 10-20 seconds ago you could have taken a right turn onto a bridge and just cut the trail a couple of minutes short. But we're taking the hard line, and now I thought I was going to just crash here, because the guys in front, I don't even know what they were trying, but they just slowed up way too much, and I was just about to scream. So it was really great to just make it over. Of this feature, which is a red feature, but you can go around it just like the other one where I was nearly falling. You could go around that. And this, you can see on the sign right there around the left, is a red trail, but you can just go around to the right and just cut it all off. It's just about a little under a minute, and it's a really fun, short, technical section. And there's a feature right around the corner here on the right there, where the logs are just I don't even know, rotten or something like that. So it's closed for now, but it's mainly just going up on some logs and then a drop down. But just after this ascent, we have a little downhill with some drops, jumps, and skinnies. So it's also really fun, and you can gap this jump right here. I didn't manage to do it because the guys in front were not going as fast, and then just up on the skinny right here. So just think about not going too fast, because you don't want to go out to the right of it, because that's not great. And just going around these corners and up over these two little bumps, and then returning to the blue trail as you could have just turned down on before. And then we're going down on a bridge, and you really have to be careful. I've actually crashed on the bridge before, because I was in a race and tried to follow the guys in front and just pedal on the bridge, and clipped my pedal on the bridge and just yeeted myself. I don't know how many meters, but definitely not fun. And now to one of the best berm descents we have, and you have the option to gap over here and not take the berms, and that is definitely the fastest line, but you can also just go around on the berms. And now this is the final part of the final descent, and it's also really fun and really flowy. So now we're just enjoying the last about 30 seconds of descent on this trail, and now you have a little tight part, which is also really fun, but mainly just there to slow you down before going out on the gravel road where other people walk, and horses and dogs and whatever. So now into the trail again, and now we're doing the last 10 seconds of downhill on this trail, and it's just a couple of corners going into a little bridge, but it's also fun to just have the last bit of descent here, right here. And now you have a option to the right, which is a little step up, and you really have to be in a good gear to go around this corner, because you can easily just stall your bike right here. And obviously the feature right before this with the step up, you can go around, and the step up right there you can go around. So this is the last part before the climb really starts, even though it has already climbed a little bit. But yeah, just some rollers to keep it fun and some berms. And yeah, this is the lowest point of the trail. And now with these couple of corners, these can be really tricky because there can be a lot of loose rocks. So please just go into it. Don't go into it with too much speed. And now we have the climb starting. So personally, I have done this climb in a little over 2 minutes, like 2.5 minutes on like Strava KOM. And I don't have the KOM at the moment because like one of the other guys, Philip, is just way too strong. He's also a little bit smaller than me, probably like 20-25 kilos smaller than me. So, and he's also just probably as strong as me. And yeah, I definitely can't take the rig out of him. So this is just like the last about 2 minutes of the trail, just going up this ascent. And you can see there's been some work in the forest, but it's great to see that they haven't destroyed the trail. So that has been a little bit of a problem in the past, not like too much, but it's definitely great to just being able to continue to use the trail without having to go around some big trees falling down on the trail. So this is the last part of this part of the ascent, and we just have like 10 seconds of flat riding and just a little bit of descent, a fast descent. So this is the last time with your bike pointing downwards on this trail and going into a really fast right-hand corner. So you really have to be precise on this corner too, just to carry the speed between this little chicane type, and just power up this little ascent before going over the jernbanestige again and having like a minute left on the trail. So now you're pretty close to home, and you're just going into the little pump track section as you've seen in my tutorial video. So this is the last part of the trail, and if you have gone like full gas on the whole trail, you will be pretty tired by now. And so this is just the last 30 seconds, just going into the pump track now. And if you want, you can manual a couple of them or even jump them if you want to do that. But yeah, that was basically just the trail, and now we're just heading over to the parking lot as we started it. And right here on the right side, you can just go around on the trail again, or you can go out like to the parking lot and just hang out or go on the other trail. So thanks for watching.